Salams and welcome. Thank you for joining me in another episode of the Quran in English Basics for Beginners. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Then on the day of judgment, when the Israfil alayhi salam will blow the trumpet, there will be massive earthquakes everywhere. The ocean will boil over. The mountains will be pounded to dust, and everyone will be raised from their graves and brought to life. It does not matter how you died. That's irrelevant. You can be buried in the grave. Your body can be decomposed. You'll be brought back to life again. You can be cremated. Your ashes can be thrown over the ocean. Doesn't matter. God will resurrect you back to life again. You can fall down into a volcano and burn to ashes. God will bring you back to life again. You can drown in the ocean, even in the deepest part of the Mariana Trench, and all the fish have eaten you. God will still bring you back to life again. Or you can decide you're going to be frozen in liquid nitrogen, minus 270 degrees Celsius with liquid nitrogen, and put into a spaceship and shot towards the Andromeda galaxy. God will bring you back and bring you back to life again. It doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter how you died, it is a guarantee. God, most merciful, will bring you back to life. At the moment, we have 30 trillion cells and even more, with another 30 trillion bacteria and the bacterial gut flora. And God, in His mercy, will reassemble all your trillions of cells so that everything of you, up to your fingerprints and your retinal eye scan, will all be restored again exactly. Even your biological cells, your 100 billion brain cells with the trillions of dendritic interconnections that give us our pathways in the brain through neuroplasticity, your entire brain will be restored, your memory will be restored. Even if you died from Alzheimer's or dementia, you will remember everything. And those who denied this day of judgment, this day will be very, very hard for them. And you shall be sorted out into three classes. Then there will be the companions of the right hand. What will be the companions of the right hand? And the companions of the left hand. What will be the companions of the left hand? And those foremost in faith will be foremost in the hereafter. These will be those nearest to Allah, in gardens of bliss. A number of people from those of old, and a few from those of later times. They will be on thrones encrusted with gold and precious stones, reclining on them, facing each other. Round about them will serve youths of perpetual freshness, with goblets, shining beakers and cups filled out of clear flowing fountains. No afterache will they receive therefrom, nor will they suffer intoxication. They can drink as much as they want to, because there is an entire river of wine. So there's no shortage of wine, and you don't even have to pay for it. It is totally free. As much as you want to drink, and the best part of it is you're not going to become a drunkard. You won't become drink. You won't become addicted to alcohol. You won't have to go to Alcoholic Anonymous. You won't bring yourself to shame and humiliation. You won't urinate or spoil your trousers. You won't start swearing or acting in a funny way or walking around as if you're falling and drunk or getting aggressive and fighting. Nothing. You will be with honor and dignity, because this will be the best of wine without the side effects. It will be the best of champagne without the side effects. No afterache will they receive therefrom, nor will they suffer intoxication. You can drink that for millions of years without having to go to Alcoholic Anonymous, because there won't be any shame or humiliation in paradise. It is a place of perfection and bliss. And with fruits, any that they may select, and fruits are available in season, out of season, perpetually available with no shortage, and the like of which we can never ever imagine or even contemplate. And the flesh of fowls, any that they may desire. You can even have it prepared for you in whatever way you love it. If you like tarkari or you like curry and rice, it's going to be made. If you like braai, it'll be made for you. You want barbecue, it's made for you. Whichever way you want it. You want it nice and strong and spicy, it's made for you. Whatever you desire of the type of food you want to have, that is prepared for you to perfection, like a Michelin 3 restaurant or even better than that. And there will be companions with beautiful, big, and lustrous eyes, like unto pearls well guarded, a reward for the deeds of their past life. No frivolity will they hear therein, nor any taint of ill. Only the saying, Salam, Salam, peace, peace. Live in Sakina. Now you are at peace. There's no more worry about the dunya. Forget about the world. Here there's no anxiety, there's no depression, there's no worrying about tomorrow. There's no worrying that, oh, criminals are going to break into your house in the middle of the night. There's no worry about warfare, whether it's warfare in the Middle East or Africa, wherever it is. You don't have to worry because there's no poverty there. You don't have to worry about your neighbors are being hungry or there's murder in your country. There's no murder there. There's no rape there. There's no killing there. There's no financial scams there. There's no illness there. There's no death there. There's no ambulance, no fire brigade, no criminals walking the street. There's no warfare. There's no guns. There's no knives there. You can walk in the park middle of the night without any fear. No one is going to attack you. You can walk 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. Nobody is going to touch you. You can be walking all alone. A woman can walk all alone in paradise. No one is going to touch or harm a hair on her body. There's no murder. There's no rape in paradise. There's no worry about sex trafficking. There's no worry about any slavery. No one is going to capture you or kidnap you. There's no kidnapping there. There's no worry about ransoms there. You don't have to worry about bodyguards or anything. There's only peace and peace and peace and sakina. You don't have to worry about anything there. You can walk nicely wherever you want to walk. If there's a little forest you like, you can go in the forest. You don't have to worry about any creatures. There's no lions going to eat you there. There's no scorpions that's going to harm you. You can walk, you can lay down on the grass. There's no ilks, insects that can harm you. Everything is with pleasantness, with beauty, with perfection. Beautiful sounds of the birds, beautiful sounds of animals and the creatures, bubbling brooks, little bit breezes and water, whatever you can desire. You want a swimming pool in your house, you got a swimming pool there in your palace. You want a beautiful car, you got your cars, you got your Rolls Royces, you got your Lamborghinis, you got your Ferraris, whatever food you want, all the food is there for you. You wake up one morning and you say, hey, you know what, today I would like to invite all my family for supper tonight and all my friends. So you say, okay, you make a list of 1,000 people. Boom, it's done. The angels will prepare it for you, no problem. They'll say, hey, don't worry, it's done. We'll do it for you tonight. Yes, the food is done. We'll send out the VIP invitations. The food is done. What you want, a 10-course meal? You'll get a 7,000-course meal or a 70-course meal. They will fill up that food. You don't even have to pay 1 cent for it. Because the whole point of paradise is for you to have not one single worry. You're not going to worry, oh, like how we are on the earth. How am I going to invite 1,000 people? You know, like we have preparations for weddings. You got to prepare months and months and months in advance. Oh, you know what? I got limited seating. I can't invite so many people. The hall is too small. and then I don't want the food to be too expensive. Whereas in paradise, you want to invite 1,000 for supper, 1,000 will come. You want to invite 10,000, 10,000 will come. You want to invite your whole city. You want to say, hey, all million people come tonight by my house. You can come for chows, no problem. You will only have salam and salam. The angel will say, yes, you got 1,000,000 people tonight. You say, yes, I've invited 1,000,000 people. They say, okay, no problem. We're sending out the invitations now immediately. And the food is already done. It's ready. There is no shortage. And you don't have to pay 1 cent for it. Allah has provided for you as a gift. Can you imagine that type of life where you don't have to think twice to say, you know what, I can't invite that people, man. I'll only invite two from there, and one from there, and two from there. That family I'll have to leave out, and that family no. Whatever you want to do in paradise, there's no stress, there's no anxiety, there's no worry about money. No one cares about your bank balance because you've got a limitless bank balance. Everything is provided by Allah is treating you as a guest. You are a guest of Allah. Allah providing for you whatever you want. You have done your efforts in the dunya. Now in paradise, there's no worry. You don't have to look for a job. You don't have to send your CV to anybody. You don't have to say, hey, you know what, business was bad this month, man. Let me just do some marketing. Let me just have a meeting. I'll have a board meeting to figure out what's going on. Let's just try and see how we can get more customers. No, there's no worry. You don't have to say, okay, end of the month, okay, let me go through my bills now. I've got to pay light and water and my telephone bill, and I've got to pay for the electricity and the prepaid meter. And I know there's scams in the prepaid meter and there's scams in the water. And now my car must go for repairs because the pothole has damaged my cars. There's no such worry like that. The roads are perfect. Your vehicles are perfect. There's no maintenance required for your cars. You don't need petrol for it. You don't have to worry about your petrol. You don't have to pay security levies at your security village. Everything is for free. You can use as much water as you want to. You don't get a bill at the end of the month. You can leave your lights on throughout the night and day. You don't have to pay 1 cent extra for your lights. You can eat as much food as you want. You can invite every morning for breakfast, lunch, and supper. You can invite 1,000 people or 10,000 people that you don't have to pay 1 cent for it. You can travel wherever you want to for holidays. You will be traveling first class on your own VIP private jet. You can be staying in the top first class hotels. You don't have to pay 1 cent for it. Everything is available because there's no stress there. No, you don't have to worry that someone is going to pickpocket me, steal my currency, steal my passport. Your passport is La ilaha illallah. That gives you permission to go everywhere. You don't need any visa applications. You can travel wherever you want in paradise. Everything is available for you because your golden passport is your master key. La ilaha illallah has given you that access. There's nothing that's going to give you concern. You're not going to worry about nothing. There's no doctors there. You don't need doctors there. You're not going to find a dentist there because you're not going to have teeth that are going to be painful. You're going to have perfect teeth. You won't find cosmetic places there. You won't find plastic surgeons there because there's no worry about makeup and no worry about Botox and wrinkles on your face. Everybody's going to be beautiful there. So when you look in the mirror, you'll be so amazed to see a beautiful woman or a handsome man. You'll say, hey, I don't want to change nothing. So cosmetic surgery is not needed. You don't have to put makeup. You don't have to worry about A, B, and C. You don't have to worry about fat loss, weight loss. You don't have to go to the gym to exercise because you've got a beautiful body, young and fit and healthy, as much as you can eat. You don't have to worry about fried foods and red meat. You can eat as much as you want to. You're not going to get cholesterol problems. You're not going to get hypertension, no diabetes, no arthritis, no dementia, no Alzheimer's, no kidney stones, no diarrhea, no constipation, no stroke, nothing, nothing, nothing. Only there you'll have peace and sakina and salams. Fadkhuli fi ibadi wadkhuli jannati. Stay well, look after yourself. Alhamdulillah.